beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Good evening and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and with me today is one of our Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars judges, Micolette Dowers. Welcome to the show, Micolette.
Thank you so much for having me, Lania.
It's a joy to have you here today, and we have so many exciting things to talk about, including Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars. We're also going to talk about how to pick out your perfect dance dress. This past Saturday, Rhinestone Dance Dress Rentals was at the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor doing a trunk show. Now, our correspondent Megan Wittstein had a chance to talk to Heather about how to pick out a dance dress that is perfect for your shape and size and type.
And we will also be talking about Dancing with the Stars, not only the national version, but the local version, Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars, which is coming to Palm Harbor on Thursday, April 16th. So that's another exciting topic.
Absolutely. And of course, Dancing with the Stars on ABC. We're going to have to share some gossip with you because another person went home on Monday, and we're going to have to chat about that a little bit later in the show. But first, let's go back to Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars, which is such an exciting and fun event that happens as part of the Citrus Festival every year in Palm Harbor. Now, I want to say this is the 7th year. Am I right?
Yes, this is year 7.
Mm-hmm. This is year number 7, and I think you've been a part of every single year.
I have, actually, yes. I'm normally a judge. However, in year 5, I partnered with firefighter Josh Levatier, and we did a triple swing, and it was a lot of fun to be a professional.
and as I recall, you were the champion that year.
We did. We won. It was a lot of fun. He was a great partner.
I remember that you guys had a smoke machine,
yes,
and there were like flames, and he rescued you from the flames, and you danced to Burning Love.
Yes, yes, a little bit of Elvis, and he looked like Elvis too. He was such a good partner.
It was a great routine, and season 1. I actually got to be the champion that year because I was partnered with Fire Chief Jim Engel, and we did a really dramatic tango to Roxanne.
Which was also fantastic.
It was a great year. Now, last year, our winner went to Misha and his partner. Yes. And his Palm Harbor star was Pam Sprecher, who was our honorary mayor, and they were incredible.
They were fantastic. They did a Lindy Hop that was incredibly high energy, high motion, lots of quick flicks and jumps, and very hard to keep up with. It was amazing. It was a well-deserved win.
It was a great show last year, and I'm going to be impressed to see how our stars up it this year because it was great.
They've got some very fast shoes to fill this year.
They do, yes. They do, and I think we've got some fast feet to fill them.
I think so.
I think so.
I hope so.
We'll see. But let us give you some of the details so that you can be a part of it. As Micolette said earlier, Thursday, April 16th is the date that you want to mark on your calendar. That is the night of the preliminary competition. Now, that's going to take place at Harbor Hall. And Harbor Hall is in downtown Palm Harbor in the Historic District. It is on Georgia Avenue. You can see there it is with our Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars banner up. But yeah, it's going to happen there. And the doors are going to open at 6.
Yes, and then there will be live music and general dancing from 7 o'clock on with the dinner, and then at 8 o'clock is the actual show.
Yes, 8 o'clock is showtime, so you've got to make sure you're there by then. But the dinner too at 7 o'clock. It's catered by Glory Days Grill, and so that's definitely something that you want to be there for. And the music is going to be live entertainment from Paul Dowers. Now, Paul Dowers played for us at our Medals Ball. He's also the gentleman singing our opening theme, and he has some great dance music that'll help you to get on the floor and have a really good time for sure. Now let me explain a little bit about how the whole competition works. What happens is we take local celebrities and we partner them with an Arthur Murray professional from the dance studio, Arthur Murray Palm Harbor. And what happens is they work with their professional. They have a limited number of time. Oh, there's our team of pros up there. They are really fantastic. So they're partnered with their Arthur Murray professional. They have a limited amount of time to work on a Dancing with the Stars style routine, and they rehearse and they practice and they put together this great routine that they then take to Harbor Hall to compete with during our preliminary competition. And at those preliminary competitions, they are judged. You are one of our judges. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how that part works?
So the judging, there are judges that are actors who have dance background, and we're actually going to be portraying the judges that you know and love. I am usually Carrie Ann Inaba, and I will be again this year. So it's a lot of fun, and we give our critiques and our tips and our tricks while trying to stay in those characters that everybody's so familiar with, and we have a lot of fun.
You do a great Carrie Ann, by the way.
I like to. Oh, I like to watch for lifts and lines, which is very Carrie Ann.
Yes.
I often get booed when there's a lift. They don't like that I don't like it, but it's a lot of fun.
Now, you guys do the scorecards just like we see on Dancing with the Stars, but do the scores actually count for anything?
Our scores don't count for anything. They don't add or subtract from the total. The winner is determined by the number of votes that they get. You can start voting right now if you'd like to, and it goes all the way till the end of the finale on Saturday down at the Palm Harbor Citrus Festival. So it's really just up to you guys to get out there and vote for the ones you like, just like it is on TV mostly.
Yeah, it's exclusively decided by audience vote. Now, Micolette said you can start voting now, and you can. If you go to the Greater Palm Harbor Area Chamber of Commerce's website, which is www.palmharborcc.org, and click on the Citrus Festival tab, you can access a site to go ahead and make your votes now.
Yes.
Which is really, really neat. So you can start voting right away. Excuse me. Okay, so I have a surprise for you as one of our judges. We have an exclusive backstage pass to see Barbara and Misha doing a little bit of rehearsal for their Argentine tango. Now, they're rehearsing over at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor, and we took a look at their rehearsal, and here's what we saw.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.
My name is Misha. I'm instructor in Arthur Murray Palm Harbor. I've been finalist and champion of over the 50 international competitions, and I'll be dancing Argentine tango with Barbara at Dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars.
I'm Barbara Marville-Kelly, and I'm dancing with the Palm Harbor Stars, and I'm going to be dancing with Misha from Arthur Murray. We are doing the Argentine tango.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz out on the floor. Listen to your feet. Get on the ballroom beat. Waltzing on the ballroom beat. Rumba on the ballroom beat. Quick step on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
It's the camera.
It is the camera.
It's
The camera's going away. Goodbye.
Go!
What'd you think? Isn't it great?
It's fantastic. She looks great. She really does. And Argentine Tango is not an easy dance. It is not an easy dance at all. She looks fantastic. And for a rehearsal, she's got a few more weeks left. I'm really excited to see what the final product is going to look like because she's got a really, really good start with it. It's really great. Lots of fast footwork and intricate moves, and Misha's making her work, and she's doing it. She's doing a great job.
You know, like we said, Misha won last year. He had a really, really great routine, and I think he's up in the bar.
Misha is a fantastic choreographer, and really he's a dream to watch. He's so good. But yeah, he knows his limits with his partners too, and he pushes them as far as they can go and makes them look as good as they can look. And wow, they're going to look good. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it.
I know. I can't wait to see the final product. And I'll tell you, Len said on Monday, the more you sweat, the more you get. And I think that Barbara's a great example of that because she takes her dance practices so seriously. When she's there with Misha, she's engaged the entire time. They're really putting a lot of work, a lot of effort into their dancing so that they can put together the best show possible for everybody in Palm Harbor to come and enjoy. And I just really compliments to Barbara and all of our stars for the time and effort and dedication that they put into their dancing, and of course our pros who put their heart and soul into the final product as well. But speaking of the more you sweat, the more you get, we're going to have to talk a little bit about who got cut from Dancing with the Stars. So when we return from this commercial break, if you haven't yet seen Dancing with the Stars from this past Monday, spoiler alert, we are going to talk about who gets cut, but we're going to fill you in on some of that gossip and give you some of our opinions on it after the break. We'll see you there.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex, short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Beltran Dental Surgery is dedicated to providing the highest quality dental surgery.
Teeth in a Day allows a patient to walk in with their old teeth, sleep under IV sedation, and walk out with a brand new smile. Unlike dentures, Teeth in a Day allows you to eat what you want and still feel like you have your own teeth.
From wisdom teeth removal to implants or creating a whole new smile, call now or visit our website to learn more about our procedures. Get a brand new smile today.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental. Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Welcome back to On the Ballroom Beat. So just before the break, we were talking about how Len said on Monday night, the more you sweat, the more you get. And it's absolutely true in a rehearsal situation. And he was saying that to the couple that got cut this past week on Dancing with the Stars, Charlotte and Keo. So a big goodbye to Charlotte and Keo. But let's talk a little bit about that rehearsal that we saw. The rehearsal of Charlotte and Keo, right next to the rehearsal that we just saw with Barbara and Misha. What do you think? Big difference.
Very big difference. Very big difference. Honestly, I was disappointed watching her rehearsal because I thought this is such an exciting opportunity that she's been given that I know lots of other celebrities would probably love to have, and I know a lot of people sitting at home watching the show would adore to have. And to dance with someone like Keo and to get all that training and so much fun, and she really didn't seem to understand the value and take full advantage of it and really appreciate it, and it was disappointing. It's sad to see something being underappreciated that way.
If you didn't get a chance to watch on Monday, what we are referring to is the fact that she was on her phone for most of the rehearsal process, returning emails and texting, so much to the extent that Keo actually said to her, "You're disrespecting, you know, all these people's time," referring to the crew, himself, and and wasting the opportunity. And it was really disappointing.
It's so sad because so many people would love that opportunity, me included. So if you're looking for a replacement.
But it's so much to the fact that I think that when they did get cut at the end of the show, I don't think that the viewers minded. I think everybody kind of felt like, well, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, when you see so many people putting in so much effort and so much work, and then you see someone that's kind of throwing it away, you don't feel as bad for them when they don't win. So
no, you don't. You don't. And like I said, we had Len. The more you sweat, the more you get. Absolutely true, Len. Great advice for all of us in the dance community. But it was a different comment that got the most buzz this week. It was Bruno's comment, and he said to her that it's not that she's not going to win a Nobel Prize for quantum physics, but she's easy on the eyes. And there's been a lot of buzz about this comment. A lot of people talking about it. You do judge Dancing with the Stars events. You know what it's like. What's your opinion?
I think it's been a little bit blown out of proportion. Bruno is Bruno. He says everything with a big flourish and usually standing up and big gestures. And if he were to just sit down and say, look, you really need to focus more, you need to concentrate more, but you're beautiful, I think the audience would be a little bit bored, which is essentially what he said. He just said it in his Bruno style, in his entertaining style, the style that makes people tune in and view. So I think, again, it's a little blown out of proportion for what actually happened.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I think, too, that it's important to recognize that, of course, the judges give critiques that they can develop with and work with, but it's a TV show and they need to be entertaining, they need to be colorful, they need to be animated. And for me when I watched the whole show, that comment didn't stand out.
No,
from many of his other comments.
It was so talked about.
Right, me too. Me too, because it was just very much in Bruno fashion, I thought. What did you think of Nastia and Derek?
Nastia and Derek, I thought it was beautiful. I love Derek Hoff. I love his choreography. I thought the routine was beautiful. I thought they did a really great job. It was really impressive.
Yeah. They are really fantastic, and I bring them up because I know that a lot of viewers kind of had a little bit of a reality check when they saw that Nastia was practicing with a stand-in for the rehearsals, the camera rehearsals and things like that. And I think it kind of lets you understand a little bit more about why the dancing is fantastic. The choreography, of course, is awesome. Her ability is incredible. His ability, forget about it. Let's not even go there. But I think that there's still a little bit of trouble with the connection. And I think that that's stemming from the fact that they're not together as much as the other couples. And so so I looked into Derek's blog a little bit, and he was talking a bit about his schedule and what it's like right now. Now, he's at Radio City Music Hall. Of course, he's doing the Spring Spectacular. And they are dark on Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's how he's able to do the show. And that's why they even, allowed it. He said he was willing to travel back and forth every single week. So this is what he does. Are you ready for this? Okay, so the whole week he's in New York. He has part of the time with Nastia, who's also going to NYU and taking classes. So they have some time in New York where they practice together. He said that it's been challenging for him because he has to choreograph ahead because he's so limited on time. Every other season, he's choreographed with his partner so that he can try things out with them and see how they look and see how they work and adapt it for his partner. He can't do that this year. He's doing so much ahead because they're so limited on time. She leaves to go back to LA. He stays in New York to keep doing the show, which he's doing like 8 times a week, by the way. 8 to 10 times a week. Next week, 13 times. Yes, 13 times a week. So she goes back to LA where she dances with the stand-in and they do the camera blocking and things like that. And sometimes the choreography doesn't work quite right. And then she texts Derek and he texts back the change. And so the changes are done via text with a stand-in. And then Derek flies in Monday morning. He said that he was excited because he could get in at 2 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
And he was concerned because he wanted to make sure he could get there in time for a morning rehearsal. They practice in the morning, they put together the changes, and then they're on that night. Yeah.
That's a lot of work. That's very hard. It's even more impressive for her because, wow, that's really something to text choreography and learn it via text. I don't think I could do that.
And did you know that she's a replacement partner? That when he first said yes to the show, they had a different partner who was willing to do the crazy travel, who remained nameless in the blog. And she was unable to do it, and so they weren't sure if they were even going to keep Derek because they had to get a partner, first of all, who has the ability to, you know, look good and dance. Well, right, but do it, you know, so quickly. And secondly, who was willing to fly every single week back and forth the way that Nastia is flying. And so they weren't sure if they were going to drop him at that point, but then they found Nastia, who, like I said, is at New York University. She has to be there for classes anyway. She's young. She's, you know, fantastically able to go back and forth and really dedicate herself when she's with him. So, you know, I want to give her a big round of applause for what she's doing. And I think that, you know, her ability is fantastic. They're doing a great job, but under some challenging circumstances.
Oh, yes. But she gets to dance with Derek.
She gets to dance with Derek, and Derek wanted so badly to be a part of the 10-year anniversary, and I'm glad he is a part of it. But wow, big hats off to him. 13 shows next week, Nicolette. Even like I said, they were dark Monday and Tuesday. Not next week.
Not next week.
Next week they're on Tuesday even. They're dark Monday. Anyway, so there's your Derek Huff gossip. Now, what about the costumes?
They were beautiful.
Did you love the fruit on Suzanne's head?
I love Suzanne Summers. I love the glitter and the feathers. I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show, the costumes.
I agree, and I think that all of us can agree that those costumes are tremendous fun. Now, if you have a showcase or a competition coming up, you're probably looking for the perfect dance costume to wear, and we have some great tips from Heather Moore of Rhinestone Dance Dress Rentals, who can help you out with picking out the perfect dance dress. Check it out.
Welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your Ballroom Beat correspondent, Megan Wittstein, here with Heather from Rhinestone Dress Rentals. It's a pleasure to have you.
I'm so excited.
So Heather is here because we're actually going to competition. We're going to Funorama at the end of April. It's April 30th, and our ladies wanted a little bit more information about what the right dress can do for a competition.
Well, we have plenty of dresses here. We do rentals, and we also do a couture line as well. It's called M Couture, and we also do Rhinestone Dress Rentals where you can rent the dress. And I'm here to help with personalized fitting, make sure they have the right dress for their personality and also the right dress for their body type as well.
Oh, wow, awesome. So we're really excited for our ladies to get a feel of what it's going to be like to be on the competition floor in a gorgeous dress. So what does Rhinestone Dress Rentals have to offer for us?
We have very, very inexpensive dresses, but they're designer dresses without the designer price.
That's nice.
Yes. And also they have gorgeous dresses that are for a variety of sizes, and also you can rent the dress, which is great as well, so you don't have to make a huge commitment to a dress right now.
That's awesome. I know a lot of our ladies were worried about being able to just rent versus purchase, but now they can do both if they wanted to.
They can.
So what happens today? What can they expect when they book an appointment with you?
So what they'll do is I'll come in and I'll see what kind of size they are first, what their colors are, and their comfort level. That's the most important thing. If they like to show their sides, their back, that's the major thing because you want to be comfort when you're dancing.
Sounds fantastic. Well, I'm excited to get started. Let's do it. is a beautiful dress. What would this dress be used for?
Well, thank you. Well, this is called Hello Gorgeous. This is our line, actually. It's our custom-made dresses by M Couture, and this is a smooth dress. The reason why it's a smooth dress is because of the length of the skirt, and also there's no ruffles, and it's a smooth skirt. There's no floats or any kind of coming out. And as you can see, it's very heavily decorated, and that's how most smooth dresses are. You would be in a closed frame when this, and you'll be seeing your back of your dress, and also when you would be in your open, you would have heavily decorated in the front as well. So this is a smooth dress, not a standard dress.
Oh, beautiful. Well, can you show me an example of a standard dress?
Of course I can.
This is a beautiful color. I love this one.
Thank you. This one is called Aqua Peacock, and what this is a standard dress. And the reason why this is a standard dress is because of how the skirt is. It's a more furlough skirt, and also it has more ruffles on the bottom. And also on the back here, you're more heavily decorated because you're going to be in a closed frame. Also, a standard dress has these floats here as well.
Now, are the floats detachable?
Yes, floats can be detachable. It's depending on your comfort level as well.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, do you have any tips for girls with different body shapes and how picking the right dress could help them, like an apple shape versus a girl with maybe a smaller bust?
Yes, an apple shape, you would want something that would be cutting at the line of your breast on the top. More with a smaller breast, you want to show more of a revealing because there are bra cups in the top of the cups as well.
Oh, okay. Now, what about hourglass figure versus a little bit more curve?
Now, with hourglass figure, it depends on your comfort level. If you like showing off a little bit more skin, then you would have something that would be cut out on the sides, and it'll show off your figure a lot better. Now, if you want to be one of those ones that are conservative and you don't want to show the tummy, we can have an empire waist that would go on the top, and it would flow out, and it would look like you have a very small figure.
That's awesome. So no matter what your shape, you can find a gorgeous dress for the dance floor.
Of course you can.
Awesome. Now, do you have any Latin dresses to show?
I do. I have a lot.
Awesome. Super excited. Let's go take a look.
All right.
Alright, so I love this dress. The fringe is amazing.
Yes, this is called Mint Mambo. This is an M Couture line, and this is one of our dresses, and this is for rhythm dancing.
So what should girls look for when they're looking for a rhythm Latin style dress? They want to get that sexy look from it. What should they look for?
Well, you really want to, it's based on how your comfort level is. So if you want to show a lot of skin, there's a lot of dresses out there that show a lot of skin, like a two-piece or something like that. If you want to hide something like fringe, fringe will actually hide a lot of things, but it has a lot of movement. So that's an awesome thing to have with rhythm dresses because it shows movement.
The fringe is beautiful. It's so fun. Now, everybody's got different shapes out there, but we all want to feel sexy while we're doing our Latin and rhythm style dances. How can we achieve that?
Okay, so there's all different shapes. So with shapes, if you are a small busted shape, then you want to have something that's low cut, and we can put bra cups in it as well. If you are a curvy girl, then there's fringe that's going to hide some of your curvy areas as well.
Perfect. So everybody, no matter what, can have that comfy experience while they're on the dance floor. Now, I understand that you guys do a rental program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We do a rental program. So any of our dresses that we have, you can either rent or purchase their dress. With the rental dresses, you go to rhinestonedressrentals.com, and you can try on any dress for $10. We ship it out to you, and then you ship it back to us what you don't like.
Wow, that's perfect. So that no matter what, you end up with a good dress, and you don't have to go out and buy one. So what else is special about Rhinestone Dress Rentals?
Well, we are Rhinestone Dressels, but we're also M Couture. M Couture is a line that you can create your own dress. So it is a creation just for you.
Oh wow, so it's like a custom-made dress to fit perfectly and work for exactly what you want it to.
Exactly.
Well, we were so happy to have you, and we love all the gorgeous dresses that you've brought for us. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us in this awesome segment. Make sure you stay tuned on the Ballroom Beat.
Gorgeous dresses, weren't
pretty,
they?
so pretty.
I know. Megan had so much fun shooting that segment and getting to put on those really, really pretty dresses. Now, something that Heather didn't mention that I want to mention is that you do not have to be here in Florida to rent from Rhinestone Dress Rentals. You can be anywhere in the U.S. because they have a shipping program. So if you go on their website and you find some dresses that suit your needs, you can pay $10 a dress. They'll ship them over to you. You can try them on, try them out, see what's really going to work best, ship back the ones that you're not going to be using, and then you can just rent the dresses that are going to work for your event. So that's a really great thing, and they do send them early too, so that you can practice.
Oh, that's nice.
In
That's
the dress,
very
as we
nice.
all know, that's really important to
Yes.
do. So anywhere you're at, make sure you check out their website. They've got some great dresses out there that are just perfect for your showcases, competitions, and like I said, sometimes just a fun thing for a solo routine somewhere. Anyway, we're out of time. It's been so much fun having you.
Thank you again. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you were part of the show. And we will look forward to seeing you next week for more dance steps, dance tips, and dance gossip here on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.